Russia-bound Azerbaijan plane Embraer 190 has claimed the lives of 42 people, including 3 members. Authorities have now disseminated a list of 25 passengers who have been killed in the fatal crash. We're also learning that the Consulate General in Aktau has revealed that some bodies have been charred beyond recognition. Okay, Brian, take our viewers through these updates that have now come in. We're learning that some of the passengers who have been killed in the crash, their information has now been disseminated, at least 25 passengers, but the Consulate General in Aktau says that some bodies have been charred beyond recognition.
Well, Devika, definitely now, very importantly, a tragedy has happened. And now Azerbaijan's Consulate General in Aktau, who is Aykan Suleimani, has said that the bodies of those who perished in the unfortunate plane crash that has happened now are unfortunately unrecognizable. Very importantly, also, he also, confirmed that an investigation into the crash is also ongoing. The matters are going on, and he also noted that the remains of the individuals whose identities have been also confirmed will be repatriated to Azerbaijan, and says that regrettably some of the bodies remain unidentified, and says that they are following medical necessary medical procedures, and also these will remain to be sent to Azerbaijan as well. And very importantly, he also, rather Devika, very important to note as well, he also highlighted that a team from Azerbaijan's Ministry of Health and the Prosecutor General's office is also closely monitoring the very situation and the hospitalized survivors also, and further explained that the DNA analysis also would be required for some victims, and even there were specific medical procedures also that would be conducted rather to identify those who are in unrecognizable condition as well. Devika.
Stay on with me, Brian, because we're also learning that according to a statement issued by the Ministry of Emergency Situations in Kazakhstan, identities of 7 people who've been killed in the plane crash have also been further established by their family members.
Well, Devika, definitely there's even in Azerbaijan, if you talk about Azerbaijan, they observed a nationwide, day of mourning also that happened today of the victims of the Azerbaijan's, airline crash also that claimed the lives of 38 lives, and also which left 29 survivors also injured. Very importantly, when investigation is also, are continuing going on, there were speculations also that is going on about the cause of the crash also that is still unresolved. And even now the Embraer 190 aircraft that was en route from Baku, Azerbaijan to, Grozny in Russia, that happened on day before yesterday. It was diverted under unclear circumstances and crashed during this very unattempted landing that happened in Aktau, Kazakhstan. And then it crossed the Caspian Sea, and the crash, which is the very crash site, which was located around 3 kilometers, which is 2 miles from Aktau, and was marked also by a fiery impact. There were videos also. Then we are showing you, we are seeing that there were which showed the very plane also in steep descent mode. And even talking about Azerbaijan also, there were national flags also that was lowered. There was a moment of silence. There were relatives also who were there, and also there was a moment of silence that was also observed at noon also, with signals from ships, trains. Even very importantly at Azerbaijan also, the traffic also came to a halt, whereas a nationwide unrest also happened, where citizens also paid their homage, their respect, and even the president also himself, when he was said, he also refrained from speculation, stating that worsening weather conditions that happened had forced the flight to divert to Aktau as well. Devika.
Okay, all right, Brian, stay on with us. According to a statement issued by the president of Azerbaijan Airlines, the bodies of the deceased will be delivered to the respective countries within the next 2 days. Brian, take our viewers through the details.
Very importantly, the president clearly stated that yes, when he was speaking also, he said that yes, the weather conditions are there, and says that yes, it will be 2 days when the bodies of the deceased who unfortunately lost their lives at the plane crash, they will be delivered to the specific places. And even meanwhile, also very importantly, Viveka, the Russia Civil Aviation Authority also suggested that a bird strike also might have caused the ongoing emergency situation that prompted this very situation. And but yes, it's a word by the very president also that says that yes, Kazakhstan, the citizens also have come forward to donate the blood of the victims also, and even to the fact that the wreckage that happened, and the president has clearly said, where this whole world also is left in shocking, he clearly stated that in 2 days of time, within just 2 days of time, the bodies of the deceased will be, given to their, or rather handed over to their families as well.
Okay, Brian, stay on with us. Sources tell NewsX that as of now, 11 injured passengers have been admitted to the ICU and 3 are in critical condition. Brian, what's the latest that we're learning as far as the passengers are concerned?
Very importantly, as of now, there were 11 people who have, who are there. But yes, the loss of lives, or the result of lives, are still in a very poignant situation. It's still increasing, where even the representatives also of the Kazakh Ministry of Emergencies, the healthcare, the Civil Aviation Committee, they have all said, and they are even taking all necessary steps also to manage the emergency situation that happened. There were financial, financial assistance also given, and very importantly also, it says that the plane crash that had 67 people on board, which included 62 passengers and 5 crew members. Among them, there were 38 people that lost their lives, and while yes, there were 29 who were also receiving the treatment, and even there was a briefing also of the Transport Minister of Kazakh, who detailed the casualties among the passengers, said that there were 37, Azerbaijanis, among which 23 were dead and 14 survived. Among them, there were 18 Russians also among them. There were 7 dead and 9 survived, and 3, Kyrgyz nationals also, all of whom survived. And tragically, all 6 Kazakh nationals on board died, while 3 out of 5 crew members also survived the very, unfortunate plane crash that happened.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.